from? What is that from?
High school.
You're
High
lying.
school.
No,
No,
I
he
can't
doesn't know
remember.
High School Musical. No, he
It's
doesn't know
actually
High
high
School
school.
No way.
I actually didn't like High School
Yikes.
Musical. I didn't like Go Go.
I didn't like it either, but I know the songs.
I remember the songs.
Oh, you don't remember the
It's
song?
like, it's like we're all in this together. Wait, do you guys remember the lyrics? I don't remember the fucking lyrics. I remember
I
the
said
melody.
we're all
I
in
remember
this
the melody.
together.
Guys,
I
I have a.
like. I don't know the lyrics. Why would I remember the lyrics of fucking High School
It's the
Musical? We're all in
chorus
it
of
together.
everybody
It's
knows.
like we're all in this together.
Guys, I have a confession. I've never seen High School Musical, so I have no idea what the fuck you're
Fine,
talking
you're not missing out on it.
You're fine.
Yeah, you're not
Fine.
missing out on anything.
I watched the first one. I
The second one I watched a lot.
I know the first. Why? Wait, why?
No, because I think my sister put on a lot, but there's that one song where it's like, what about us? What about all the things we've been through? Yeah, what about us? I never want to hurt you. And they're like on this bridge, like they're being like super dramatic. It's Troy and Gabriella, or whatever the fuck her name is, and they're like, we're breaking up. And then they get back together in the end, because that's the plot of every single fucking romantic comedy fucking musical thing. Yeah.
He's
best-
your favorite
I've
movie.
seen it too many times.
The best romantic
Wait.
comedy is freaking Grease.
I feel like it.
Yeah,
I don't really watch. I've only
I've
seen.
watched like one.
It's like
the
a
only musical things I've seen is
No, I know.
I've
and,
seen West Side Story, and I've obviously seen Grease. But I can't fully even remember West Side Story, but I think I remember liking it though.
I love Grease. It's one of my favorite movies of all time.
Grease is good.
Watch West Side
The
Story.
Sound of
man.
Music is
West
better.
Side Story? I think.
at the end of Grease, Brandon.
I looked up
Sally
like
and-
Sound of Music. It's like a 4-hour-long movie.
Yeah.
3 hours, actually?
I swear the Sound of Music on Netflix is like 4-hour-long movie. I swear.
So
Or maybe
the
that was
second
like Lawrence of
Godfather-
Arabia.
The second Godfather was like 3.5.
I know. I watched that. I was like, holy fucking hell, this is long. Like it's fine if you want to make a 3.5-hour-long movie. That's fine, but I feel
It's
like there's a
pretty good.
certain point where if your movie's 3.5 hours long, you can leave it like that, but you could also break it up into 2 volumes, maybe, or edit it the fuck down. Maybe not everything's essential, or you can leave it like that. Again, hey, I'm open to anything. I'm open to anything. 10-hour-long movie. Hey, I was thinking that Endgame should have been like 2 more movies. You know what I'm saying?
What?
I feel like
Hell no.
I personally think because of the 5-year time gap, they could have like another
No
whole
way.
movie in that 5-year time. No, because there's
That would've
certain.
been so bad.
No, hold on. Like especially with Hulk, we don't fully see his character arc go from him and Banner not like Hulk and Banner not talking to now we're one entity. We don't see that. We don't see Tony Stark actually retiring from his life. So I think instead of having Ant-Man and Captain
I don't wanna
Marvel, we
see
could have
that.
like maybe 2 movies.
The post-mission was
Oh,
probably
man.
the most boring.
This just in, the MCU goes to shit, and they take Mitch's idea and freaking milk Endgame prequels.
Yeah, that's what
Hey.
that would be. That's what that would be.
Hey.
Mitch, I'm glad you don't work for Marvel. You give them ideas, I would have to sit to and
Dude, I would have gave them I would have gave them like a one-off idea, putting in like Nova. I know you guys probably don't know who Nova is, but like Nova's like a guy who like works for the Nova Corps. Like have his solo movie be like Thanos comes and invades like fucking what's the plan Xandar and like destroys the Nova Corps, maybe even destroys him because he's not in the future movies, and see him taking the Power Stone. And it's like a Greek tragedy. Dude, I have ideas for
Zendikar?
Marvel movies, man. What?
Zendikar? That's his
No,
name?
no,
That's his-
Xandar is the planet
Oh.
in Guardians of the Galaxy. His name is just Nova. I don't know what Nova's
Oh.
name. I don't know much about Nova. I just know he's like a superpower dude in the Nova Corps.
Yeah. I didn't like Guardians of the Galaxy. Usually.
Garbage. Garbage.
Either of them.
Nah, he doesn't like music.
The
What?
best musical of all time is 8 Mile.
Oh god.
I haven't
Lose yourself
seen
in
it
the
yet.
night.
8 Mile's actually
My
really good.
list.
8 Mile's good.
Emma was actually kind of hype.
No, Mitch, you don't know about rap.
Wait, you never seen 8
I,
Mile,
I
CJ?
don't know about that.
No, I actually haven't. It's in my list. One of my.
Really?
It's really good. You need to watch that after whatever movie you're watching.
It's
Right now
basically a
I'm on-
biopic about Eminem, but they call him Rabbit for some reason.
No, I know. I feel like it's like the equivalent
You
to
said you.
friggin' the 50 Cent one I watched a couple months ago. What's the 50 Cent one? His biopic thing.
25 cents.
20.
Nickel.
What the hell is it called? I just watched it
Dollar?
the other day.
Toonie? Looney?
No, Mitch.
He's American.
$5 bill. Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln.
50 on 50 cents. Oh. Why did I say that?
I can't remember the freaking title of the movie, but it's a biopic about how he started. He plays himself.
Get Rich or
It's a
Die
different
Trying.
name. Yeah, that's it.
Nice.
It was trash though. I think 8 Mile's pretty trash too.
No, I don't think it was. I didn't think it was.
I don't know. I'll tell you my only issue about 8 Mile. It's like this. It's a really like. Actually, I'm not getting into 8 Mile.
Why aren't you gonna get into 8 Mile?
I'm not getting into 8 Mile. I'm not getting.
He thinks to talk about. No. Probably. I haven't watched it recently. I don't really have any opinions on 8 Mile. I just remember liking it when I watched it. But can you get into 8 Mile?
I liked it too as a kid.
No, you're not getting into 8 Mile. No, you're scared. You're scared to voice your opinions.
I feel like the whole movie just surmounts to these black bullies don't respect my raps. I'm gonna teach them. And in the beginning, he throws up on his sweater. We're supposed to feel like all sympathetic for this guy, and he he lives in a fucking warehouse town, and it's just like, oh. And then at the end he like out raps the big guy, and he walks out all like, it's like, okay. Like, I get what you're doing. I get it. I get that you need your. We can rap too. I get it. But
It's a musical.
I understand it. I don't care, and I don't like the way it's framed in the movie because it's stupid. The way it's framed in the movie. I
So what you're
respect
saying?
Eminem's come up, and I think and on his first 2 albums he's a good rapper. He's trash otherwise, but that's my opinion on 8 Mile and Eminem.
I'm gonna wait till the season pass goes on sale. Same thing as CJ, but when it goes on sale,
I mean,
because
the season pass is on sale.
really turned me off.
What
For
happened
how
at the end?
much?
What happened at the end of Borderlands 3?
Borderlands 3 just ignored. I hated Borderlands 3 for a lot of reasons. Like, it killed
Why?
my favorite character. The story was just kind of shit. The villains were shit. It fucking played like this girl's on fire at the end credits. I'm like, really? What's happening? Like, the best part was just like the guy. I can't remember his name, but he was in like.
On fire?
Yeah. This girl is on fire.
Are you serious? Why?
Yeah, because freaking Lilith, who's
yeah.
like a Phoenix character, yeah, she freaking was supernova. It's like the sun or some bullshit. I can't fucking remember. I don't care. I just know that they killed freaking my girl, my Borderlands 2 girl, the freaking siren in Borderlands 2. I can't remember her damn name. Maya, I think it is. They killed her like a bitch, and I was like I was just so pissed off. From that moment. Like, it was really stupid. The game's stupid, but
No,
like,
it's not. It's not a bad game. They basically killed everything you liked
the
about the game.
story's terrible.
Everything except the gameplay is ass.
It's terrible. Yeah, everything except for the gameplay is ass.
Okay, the story's
They
not
even fucked
great.
up the management system, dude. The story's actually shit. But freaking, they fucked up even the management system. How like you used to put like X's and check marks, like that was glitched when I was playing it throughout the whole time. They didn't patch it. They may have patched it now, but it was actually glitched. I'm like, how do you fuck this up? And also, they added like all these animations, but it slowed down the menus. Where like the menus were like fast in Borderlands 2. I'm like,
I think that's more on 2K's side, the publisher, because I feel like developers would obviously want to take their time with that and its deadlines.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't really matter whose fucking fault it is. It's in the goddamn game. I don't care if it's 2K's fault, Gearbox. I don't give a shit. I'm just saying, like, they fucked it up.
Honestly, I disagree. I think Borderlands 3 is my favorite Borderlands.
Well, good for you, but you're wrong.
Yeah, I like it for the
You're wrong.
game. I like it as my favorite for the gameplay. I think.
Like I didn't think that the story wasn't bad. I didn't mind it.
But also, like, gameplay-wise, like, the gameplay's alright. Like, I like that you can climb on things anymore, but when I made freaking, my Siren in Borderlands 2, like, overpowered as fuck, like, my favorite freaking Siren is the Borderlands 2 Siren, because, like, when you got all the skill trees for her, like, she was overpowered as fuck. It was fun. The Siren in this game, the fucking Amara chick, I think's her name.
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
How dare you, sir?
Mitch, you're gonna hate me, but the Maya,
I
whatever,
hate you already.
Maya. Well, you're gonna hate me even more. But Maya's death, I didn't feel anything. I actually didn't care.
I didn't feel anything either. It was a terrible death. That's part of my problem. She was terrible. It made her look like a jackass. It made even Lilith look like a jackass. It made the villains look like a jackass. But like there was so many times where it was like, why don't we just kill them now? We could just kill them now. No, we have to go make a fucking edited video of us taunting them.
Yeah.
What? What's happening?
Yeah, but they're supposed to be like these like internet celebrity superstars, super
You
villains.
can't kill them right on the spot.
Yeah, you can kill them right on the spot. That's a money shot. That's a fucking money shot.
So what happened? What happened in the quest?
Like, which one? Like, the whole fucking game's terrible. So, like, which quest do you want me to talk about?
What are you guys
my
talking
favorite
about?
character? Well, okay. So, the main bad guys in this game can drain out the superpowers of sirens, which are the most powerful people in the game. They're the guys I always play as, the magic bitches. But
Yeah, I like the
friggin'
sirens.
yeah, sirens are friggin' hype. I love the sirens. I only play as the sirens. I didn't like Borderlands originally because I was playing as Zero. I hated freaking Zero's gameplay. People like Zero, that's fine, but I hated Zero's gameplay. I was like, nah, screw Borderlands. Quit it for like 5 years. It actually does. It actually friggin' does. It actually made me give up because I bought Borderlands 1 and 2 at the same time on the PS3. I quit it. I was like, I'm done with this. It's one of the few games I ever did that to. I went back as Sirens, beat the games. Borderlands 1 still friggin' sucks, but 2 was hype as a goddamn Siren.
2
Beat
was
that game
really
like
good.
6 times.
2 was really good. Yeah.
No, like literally, like my enjoyment of the game literally went from like fuck this game, I want to play it again as Zero to I beat the game like 7 friggin' times and was like level 72 or some bullshit as a Siren. It was like, yeah.
Yeah, but they kill all the sirens, and that's why Mitch hates the game.
They kill all the sirens, but they kill them terrible. Like, they drain Lilith's power. I'm like, you're draining people's power. Just kill her. Like, they drain the most because Lilith from Borderlands 1 is supposed to be the most powerful siren. They drain her, all her powers away, and then they just don't kill her. Like,
and she's the leader of their enemy.
Well, I
too,
mean, she's the
Maya's
she's the most powerful siren that they know of. They didn't know of these sirens until Borderlands 3 even came out. So, like, give them a break.
They knew. No, they knew about. Okay, firstly, you drain the most powerful siren in the galaxy or universe, what the fuck. So that means you can also drain all the other sirens. So why didn't you just drain all the other sirens? Because they're not as powerful as Lilith.
Well, that's not how storytelling works, Mitch.
It's not. That's how storytelling works. That's how bad storytelling works. Like, what the hell? don't make excuses being like, that's not how storytelling works. If you're a good freaking writer, either don't include that power because it breaks the fucking story, or write a way around it. Maybe that the Resistance learns, like, because they did to Lilith first. Like literally, I can literally write my way out of this corner in a second. So, friggin' they target Lilith first because she's the most powerful siren. Makes sense for them and their plan. Take out the heavy hitter first. Cool. But now that we know that they can do this, they develop some type of technology based off whatever shit's in that universe, Iridium or whatever, that, because Iridium's linked to the sirens, that prevents them from further draining. I feel like a goddamn nerd right now, but prevents them from freaking draining, like Maya and like the child in the new game and Amara. So it maybe stops that, or maybe they are working on. Then they figure it out after, because say you need Maya to die, let Maya die, but have her not die in a stupid ass way. I'm just saying, like, because like you need to protect your player character because it's a video game. Have a way that it protects the player character, and like it makes no sense. Or don't have a siren be in Borderlands 3 as a player character because that breaks it as well.
Yeah.
But also the story felt very disjointed. Of like, it felt like the story was happening to these 3 characters, like the child siren and Maya and like freaking Lilith, and then you're just a siren and you're here and you're like, I'm participating by shooting things. Like, you didn't really have an impact on the story. Anyways, I feel like I've been on a fucking rant. A fucking Borderlands.
Anyways, if you're playing Borderlands for the story, don't. It's not meant to be. Don't like. You're playing Borderlands for the wrong reasons if you play it for the story.
I remember.
But can I not critique it? Am I not allowed to
can't.
critique it?
No, you're allowed. You're allowed to,
Story.
but if you're playing Borderlands for the story, then you shouldn't be playing Borderlands. It's really all
Nah,
about.
the
It's,
gameplay
No, I
is
feel like if you're saying that,
it's
yeah.
literally all about the stupid humor and the gameplay. It's literally why I play the game. It's literally gameplay.
Okay, well
and
that's
stupid
why
humor.
you play the game. I got invested into the story.
Sure.
Is that a bad like? And also, if your point is the game's not about the story. Like I think Just Cause 2, the game's not about the story. I think they should just cut the story out then. Literally cut the story out. Maybe put up if you need to have like some setup reason, like this is why we're doing things. Like maybe one cutscene there, one cutscene on there. Red Faction kind of did that, where there was only like 3 or 4 cutscenes throughout the entire game. It's like a long ass open world game because who gives a fuck? You're not there for the story. I play games where I'm not there for the story, but then don't include a fucking story. Why are you wasting development resources and money? Like Monster Hunter, like I don't give a fuck about the story in Monster Hunter. Some people do, and I think they like watch it for that. But like for me, when I was playing Monster Hunter, it got so far in the way with the way that they were doing like the co-op things that we were like, how the fuck do we even do co-op? I don't care. I don't give a fuck that like I need to see this monster first on my own. Like, let me play with my friends. It was getting in the way. The whole like, oh, you gotta wait till all the characters watch the cutscenes. Like, shut the fuck up. Let me play with my friends.
It is raging about video games right now.
Oh man.
Yeah. 30-minute long
Video
segment of
games.
you just raging.
Mick absolutely freaking raging his tits off.
I'm not even on topic of one game. I'm just jumping all over. I went from freaking Borderlands to fucking Monster Hunter to I don't even know.
The current gaming landscape isn't pretty.
I'll agree that I didn't care about fucking Monster Hunter story at all. That I skipped every single cutscene I think in that. Like,
Anybody? I wonder if anybody cared about Monster Hunter stuff.
I feel like some people. Okay,
Yeah.
some people
Hardcore
probably do. Because also some of those guys are like level 999, which is crazy.
You think you
So
get
I
to
feel
level
like-
775 by watching all the
Watching the
cutscenes and
cutscenes.
investing in the story? I don't think you freaking do.
Actually, I feel like you might be right because if you're that high level, you have time for cutscenes.
You actually don't have any time. You don't have any time for that shit. Freaking Puar's talking to you, or your freaking cat thing is talking to you. You don't have time for that. They don't look at that. They don't freaking look at that.
Yeah, for reference, this guy freaking named his cat thing in BTG cat thing in Monster Hunter Puar from Dragon Ball. It's actually hype. Cat.
The cat thing.
Man, can you imagine how many times you like see the cutscenes of them like your freaking handler like taking the food out of the oven for you? Like that should be crazy. I think I should go insane.
Francois handlers will not be amused, Mitchell.
Francois like an assassin that has like his own handler.
Francois handlers will not be amused, Mr. Frank. And you will be hearing from
Don't
us.
say my last name, motherfucker, Brad. No, you have to bleep that out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I wanted that part deleted.
I
anyways.
will. Leave it
I was
in.
like, what the fuck is that even?
What do you mean leave it in? People are gonna come to my
Yeah.
house, touch my children,
I
eat
think
my
there's,
cake.
I think there's more than one Mitchell out there.
Yeah, who the fuck cares if there's more than one Mitchell out there? Like who the fuck cares? Okay, yeah, but how many Mitchell friends are there that are also friends with a guy named Brandon, CJ, Akiti, and Makai? I think you can narrow it down.
Imagining on the news, like a local man named Mitchell French found dead this morning, and it's not even you. It's like another guy, like some other house. And it's like, why did you do it? I was looking for the guy from the podcast.
I mean, to be fair, it's not like Terminator where you end up in California with like a phone book of like 3 Sarah Connors. And you're just going door to door like Sarah Connor. Like, I feel like if you're trying to kill me by my name, you're gonna find me and kill me.
It's not the wrong house.
My mom made a rum
Internet
cake.
companies, Netflix and PlayStation are reducing bandwidth.
Oh no, I heard Netflix is reducing the
Are
video
they?
quality. Yeah.
Reducing bandwidth.
Yep.
Because I
Well,
guess
because they've been
can't run it
having
with all that
crashes. Yeah.
people. Shit, I've actually been lagging. Like, This game specifically.
I've had
is
no.
lagging.
I've had a small issue with Rainbow, but other than that, I barely noticed any lag or anything.
Well, the party
Apparently
chat
it's mostly
shit from
for downloads,
yesterday's.
though.
Oh yeah, the party. I haven't even experienced any party chat like
Like I'm lagging. Like these
problems.
guys are freezing in front of me.
Yikes.
Dead man.
I don't know
PlayStation
if I like
Network just can't
Dishonored
handle it.
2.
You don't like Dishonored 2?
What?
While I'm playing through it, I don't know if I'm like.
I've never played it.
Dude, Dishonored 2 is like...
I couldn't play it. I was like, no.
I know, yeah, I know you don't like it, CJ, but you're garbage. No, but it
I'm
can't,
trying to
like,
play it right now. Yeah.
Did you play the first one?
Yeah, I like the first one a lot. I'm playing
No,
this
but,
one
like-
now. I just haven't gotten to the part where I get powers and shit, or more powers.
dude, okay, well, wait. Yo, man, I'm telling you, like,
Yeah. I'm playing it
like,
right now.
okay, I'm gonna tell you why I like this game. Well, first of all, you can play through the game. There's a no power mode, right? That you can play through.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, no, it actually gets hype. Like, if you get good with the game and you do no power mode, it's actually fun. The sword combat, the sword combat is more fun, but you can actually do like non-lethal takedowns. So all the takedowns that you do that are lethal, you can do it non-lethally now. So it actually makes doing like I did I've done like 8 playthroughs of that game. I did a freaking like non-lethal assault playthrough. You can do that in like Dishonored 1, man. Really, I mean you could.
I know. I
But you have
used
to
to
be better than me.
non-lethal, non-assault. Yeah, it was hard, but it was possible.
Yeah, it was possible, but in this game, it's actually fun. It's actually fun because you can do all the
Why would you-
moves that you can do.
Why would you ever play a game other than run and gun? Why would you do it? Okay. That's the only way to play a
ways to
game.
play a game.
No,
you
that's
can-
the
you can play
only
this-
way to play any
No,
video game.
No, CJ, in this game, I know you didn't freaking play Dishonored 2 because you hate it, but in Dishonored 2, you can play run and gun non-lethal.
That's garbage.
I
It's fun.
personally played through the game.
That's not gunning.
Yeah, I like that.
No, but
Why
you have
do you
crossbow
why do you only like run gun?
I
can
always
see
play
him.
run and gun. I never sneak in a game. Like the games where the missions where it's like don't get caught. I actually hate them. I literally play every game run and gun. I play it at the loudest possible. Like in Borderlands, I played the characters that were loud. In freaking Wildlands, sometimes we had to sneak because there was no choice. But like I'm
I
always
love
running.
that. Oh, that was the best part about playing.
No, Wildlands was actually hype. But no, for freaking, I'm imagining CJ playing like Batman Arkham Knight's Batman, running at the guns, just throwing batarangs like a motherfucker.
Like obviously when you can, you can. But when it's an option, it's like you can be sneaky or whatever. No, I'm always running again. It's not even just because I'm trying to rush through the game. The only game I was trying to rush through and doing that was BioShock. Not because I didn't like it. I liked it, but I was like, okay, I want to play.
Get me through this game. Get me.
Yeah.
No, I like I mean, I used to play run and gun everything because that's what I did. Then I really got into stealth. I do like stealth. I think it depends on the game because there's some games that are just trash. Dishonored is a game that I like playing like everywhere. I like running and gunning. Not BioShock. I keep saying BioShock. Dishonored is friggin' hype, but also playing stealth in Dishonored is friggin' hype. It depends on like what mood I'm really feeling. Because both. Dude, I like they're both fun and you can get creative in different ways. And
I've got to the second level, I think.
Dishonored does stealth so freaking good though. Like I played through the whole game. Like I tried to at least to play through the whole game stealthy because you're literally you're basically an assassin with freaking magical abilities. Like why wouldn't you want to play as like a stealthy? I don't know. I feel like
you also get all these crazy powers, and you can just kill everyone.
No, because I still find it fun. Like Hitman. I really like Hitman. I played Hitman as a run and gun game. You know how hard that is to play Hitman as a run and gun game.
I don't like Hitman. I tried playing stealthy. I don't like it.
And again, there's some times where you just literally cannot do that. But like, there's times where I'm like, I go to the Arizona or the friggin' war zone. I'm going to this guy's like just drug dealer's like bunker in his friggin' house, and like we gotta sneak in. You gotta be very quiet. I just go out the side of the house, bop, 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 and everyone comes running out, and I just wait and I just kill them all, and then I just do the mission.
But why is that fun? Why is just like for me just
why isn't it fun?
Time.
I don't need to friggin'
every single
sneaking
time,
around and breaking necks when I can just kill every man.
Because every single time I know exactly what to expect. Okay, shoot. It's like Man, can I just get this
It's a
thing out?
power
Yeah,
trip.
what's your
No,
point?
there's not
That's not fun to
there's
me.
nothing
That's not
wrong
fun to
with
me.
there's nothing wrong with
after,
run and gun
after so
gameplay. There's
long.
actually nothing wrong with run and gun
I
gameplay.
think
It's
there's
fine.
nothing wrong with either.
I'm not saying there is, but I'm saying that like I like a variation sometimes. I don't always
That's fine.
because it just gets boring.
I don't have the patience to, like, you know what the worst missions are, and it might be a.
Oh no, I know what they are.
It's the following missions.
Oh, okay,
I
never
hate
mind.
Those are horrible.
No.
Those are horrible.
No,
I hate them.
no, you're wrong. The worst missions are stealth missions where you get caught once and you're dead. Those are the forced stealth missions where you get caught once and you're dead.
No,
You
the
fail
followers
mission.
are the
No,
worst.
those are shit. I know. Obviously,
The
that's what I'm saying.
followers-
For certain
Well,
games,
you can
it's-
get through following
Stop.
missions in then like 5 minutes and you're done. But like
Fuck, what
the
game
stealth
had
ones,
that?
you fuck
Oh,
up
man.
and
Yeah, if you get stuck
Yeah,
on those
no, those are
motherfuckers,
annoying.
Makai knows. Makai motherfucking knows.
Hate followers.
There's
No,
one
those are
there's one
shit.
game I played recently where it had those forced stealth missions. I absolutely hated it, the passion. Because it's not. I don't even think it was a stealth game, and there's like this one mission that where you need to be stealthy, and it's like, what the
Yeah, no,
fuck?
it's shit.
Breath of the Wild, it had like a stealth mission where you infiltrate like the cult, and I thought it was kind of cool at first, but then I was just like, this is freaking annoying. And when I was getting to like the end of that mission, I was like, I just want to get through. I just want to get freaking through this because if I get caught, I'm gonna have to go right to the beginning. It was just annoying. It was so different from all the other gameplay. I did do stealth in the game sometimes too.
Yeah,
It was
back
more
in the day.
annoying. It was more annoying when I got to like the hole that you meet like the Grand Wizard or whatever the fuck his name, like the leader of the cult, and then I realized I was freaking there because I went in the back way first because I'm like, oh, I think I can get in this back way, and then I kept jumping down the hole like, but before I ever got there, like right way, because I thought that's how you would get in. It was like, no, you can't do that. So, oh, okay, well that's kind of shit. So I went in the right way, and then I just go in front of the hole. I'm like, I freaking went here already. Why do I have to sneak past this? Like the whole point of this game is like you approach it from every freaking way or side. So that was annoying.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Did you not have like a do not disturb mode on that?
Yeah.
probably, but I don't give a fuck.
You don't have to, I think you don't have to turn it off if that's the reason you're turning it off.
Well, also I don't want to ruin the battery too much. I want to try to
You
save the
can't
battery.
even
and make
turn
it
off
last.
iPhones. You can turn them off,
Huh?
but like when you plug them in to charge, it turns back on.
Oh yeah, no. Well, I don't have an iPhone.
I know you don't. You have a friggin' 1947 smartphone.
1947 is a little bit too rich for my
really
blood.
works on you.
Huh?
What?
I said the Apple marketing really works on you.
Who? On me?
Yeah.
What do you mean the Apple marketing? What the fuck is that supposed to be?
Because you said
I keep being elitist again.
I'm being elitist. I don't think Androids are elitist. I don't think they're better than us.
I think frickin' iPhones are the
Yeah,
worst
though.
phone on the planet. They're fucking garbage.
I think they're fucking terrible. But I think that the marketing for Apple like makes people think that they're good, or at least the hype around them.
Something is like trade,
I-
used by trade kind of thing.
It's literally just
They're not superior.
pop culture.
It's just-
The reason why I said that is just because I think that's a lot of what the Apple marketing tries to do. Like they try
No,
to say like,
but the thing about the Apple phones is that if you want to have the phone conversation, I'm the wrong person. You gotta be talking to Lamont, who knows about every phone because he's had every phone ever made.
Didn't Lamont say he was gonna? Yeah, wasn't he gonna
This is actually a question. How does he even order them? Does he send back his current one and then
Lamont is a
get a
friggin'
new
Lamont
one?
is a mover of phones. Okay, he buys one phone and he'll like it, and then a new one comes out and he sells it. And he takes the money and then he puts a bit of money on top and he buys a new one. That's what he does.
Ah.
Like he's not just buying new phones every time, but like that's what he does.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Something like that.
They're not on plans unless he's. I don't think.
Yeah,
I
they're
don't
like.
think they're ever
yeah.
on plans. I think he always buys them.
Oh.
But no, I think that like Apple phones. I've had an Android. The first two phones I had were Android. I didn't hate them. They're fine. I'm not like a guy who says, "Oh, Apple is better."
Oh, okay.
The reason I like Apple is because it's just the phone that I had, and I think that's why people keep buying them.
Yeah.
Because it's like the phone you had before. But when they change up too much, it takes people out of it. But also, like, it's not as complicated to use. I think that's why it sells so much. It's very simple.
Yeah. Very
My dad
straightforward.
went from a flip phone. He went from a flip phone to an iPhone, and so he had an Android at first, and he's like, I don't even know what I'm doing here. And then I'm like, you need to get an iPhone because it's just more simple for people who don't know about that. When they first came out, a lot of the demographic wasn't just young people. It was like people who knew, like, okay, I can't use these old ass phones anymore. But Android is way too complicated.
Yeah. I agree with you. I would use.
No, it has its problems. This bitch.
Yeah.
I friggin' bought this phone hoping that if I buy a newer phone, shit would not go awry within a year. I was wrong, because it wasn't until I had to keep my phone. Did this thing. It happened at Mitch's that one time where it just shut off. Like, it's not dead. It's not even close to being dead. It just goes black and it doesn't turn on. I can't
What the fuck?
I plug it in, it doesn't turn on.
Yeah.
It happened to me again the other day, and I was like, what the fuck? So I updated my phone, because I usually don't. And as soon as I update my phone, battery starts to drain. That happens every time. Every time I update the phone, the battery's dying. Like, I have apps open that I've been having open before, battery's dying.
Well, it's because
they got sued for downgrading their downgrading older devices. They got sued for that.
Yeah, but I swear that was only for I swear that was only for iPhone 6, like iPhone 6 models.
It was all their bloody phones. Every iPhone I've ever had, every time I update it, something goes wrong.
I think iPhone is the only one. Is iPhone 6 is the one that they could prove maybe, but
I swear.
It's literally it's just the software. You can even opt if you want to lose battery or performance. But I just don't know exactly how you do in the settings.
I don't know. I'll never buy an Apple product unless I like.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a OnePlus at some point.
I would maybe buy an Apple computer for editing.
Oh yeah.
No, I don't like MacBooks. I'm actually not buying an Apple.
I don't like MacBooks either, but I just know they're really good for editing.
I just need my normal HP and I'm good to go.
Also, it would be a MacBook. It'd be like a Mac Pro or some bullshit, some stupid expensive $10,000 computer.
Yeah, I feel like I'm good with an HP too, but like I like Mac too. Mac.
Hey guys, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and like this video if you enjoyed the content.
If you have any comments about what we were talking about tonight, let us know what you think. And if you have any topic ideas, put them down below.
Make sure to hit that notification bell and tune in next week.